These 26 states, parents simply have to file a notice once a year with officials to let them know that they are homeschooling their child. In these 13, they only have to file a notice once with no requirement to check in ever again. And in the remaining 11, they don't have to notify anyone at all.
Oh, dear God. Can you imagine the horror? You mean to tell me there are potentially millions of parents out there who are, talking to their kids and teaching them and guiding them and telling them things without providing the state and John Oliver with a full written account of everything they're saying? I mean, it's almost like these families believe they should have privacy and self-determination and freedom. How presumptuous of them. How dare they? You can't just go teaching stuff to your own children.
Gosh, I love that clip. My favorite part was like, have to tell the government and John Oliver, who's...
Yeah, this is just it's just great on the heels of that bill from New Jersey, What the rest of the world doesn't understand is how effective homeschooling is. That's not even the point. Parents should have the parental right to teach their children at home.
Yeah, I love this top comment. Okay, so teachers don't have to provide parents that their kids are failing mentally ill or feeling sick in their classroom, but we should notify the government what we're doing in our homes. Okay, got it. And then this person just says, that's why I moved out of a state that required crazy homeschool regulations. From the past episodes, Zan, I'm assuming that's probably states like New York. Actually, a lot of the East Coast, Delaware, I think is pretty tough. It's interesting. I'm going to read some of these because they're just incorrect. This person says it can happen that they lie and don't actually teach their kids, maybe leave them begging to exploit them. So we should just add on, statistically speaking, if you're homeschooled, you read faster, you read better, and you read longer. 44% of public school kids today go to college. 78% of homeschool kids go to college. And I could go on and on and on. That's just a factually incorrect statement. There's this general error that homeschooling means you're not socially apt. You're not prepared for the real world, and you can't go to college, and you don't know anything, when every data point that we have points in amazing amounts to the opposite of that.
Well, all this dialogue is designed to put homeschool families on the defensive when I feel like homeschool families are contributing well to the community.
Right.
Our kids are doing a lot in the community, a lot of service, a lot of involvement, civically, all those types of things. They're just putting us on the defensive when they should really be a little defensive about their own systems.
I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface of the darkness, which we obviously don't want to. But I mean, abuse in the school systems, amount of kids who are passed and their grades are passed, and the parents don't know that they're completely illiterate until 4th, 5th, 6th grade. I mean, Alex Newman talked about that on the podcast. People don't like to say that out loud, but I mean, you can look that up. So.
One girl has sued a school district because she got college scholarships based on her high school grades, and she couldn't read.
Can you believe that? Actually, of course you can. That's what's happening. I think it's important for people to understand too. This isn't some deep state giant conspiracy. As they've said with any large thing, follow the money. Take 2 seconds, hop online, and just look at college endowment funds, education endowment funds, teachers union rates, and look where all the money goes and exists in public education. And you're going to draw your own conclusions, and you'll see exactly what's happening.